Hi guys, welcome back to Pokemon Blue. Last time we got started, we got a Pokedex. We've got our first Pokemon, Bulbasaur, and named him Colton for my brother's friend, and we are named Nathan after my brother. But we're back. I did level up Colton a little bit. He is level 9 now, because I don't like to struggle. And he is a bit of a struggle. Once I got to level 8, he wasn't too bad. But with the trainers coming up, I don't want to be underprepared. It would probably help, though. So all we have is that town map. Is if I were to go get some Pokeballs. Half of the game is catching. Half the game is battling. But the other half is catching. And we have not been able to do that yet. And I switched up my controller, so it should look like I'm not running into walls randomly. So we'll buy a few Pokeballs. I'll just buy 10 maybe. Because we really don't have a whole lot of money. I probably should buy a potion, but I really rather would not. Okay, got some Pokeballs. Colton's a little stronger now. I'm just gonna talk to this lady. I guess she doesn't have anything interesting to say. I'm gonna talk to this guy up here. I didn't walk up to see if he was doing his shenanigans that I remember from old, newer games. They're still old, but newer than this one. I've had my coffee now, and I feel great. Sure, you can go through. Are you in a hurry? Yes. Time is money. Go along then. I think he kind of tells... What does he tell you if I say no? So essentially this guy's laying in the road and won't let you pass before you do that fetch quest for Oak. And in English versions, it says he needed his coffee to get up and going. In the Japanese version, he has had a few too many drinks, and that's why he's laying about in the road. I see you're using a Pokedex. When you catch a Pokemon, Pokedex is automatically updated. What? Don't you know how to catch Pokemon? I'll show you how to then. Oh no. I didn't want him to do this. But yeah, this is the old man that'll teach you how to catch Pokemon if you have no clue how to do it. It'd be nice if you'd share some of those Pokeballs. Said he had 50? I do not have the money for that. Yeah, first you gotta weaken the target, and then you throw the Pokeball. So usually when they show the catching tutorial, they'll have a Pokemon that'll battle, weaken, still running its walls. They'll weaken the enemy Pokemon and then they'll throw the Pokeball, but this is the first game. It's okay. Alright, I definitely want to catch a Pidgey. I'd rather it be a higher level, so I don't... Okay. It's like you get criticals when you're either not recording or when you don't really want one. So now we'll go to the item. We'll get our Pokeball. That's another thing about the item bag is nothing's really organized. It's just a list and it's based in order of you collecting the item. So I may do some finagling when I get to the PC next. New data for Pidgey. Do you want to give a nickname to Pidgey? Oh, actually, yeah. I already had one picked out. Oh, no. Now I'll have to see where the nickname raider is. That might be a long time coming. But in the meantime, we can grab Rattata. Maybe I won't nickname Pidgey. I don't know. I don't know what's all going to be on the team yet. I have some ideas. one thing to note is that in the game, there's only one Eevee, period. There's also no breeding. So you can only get one Eevee, and there's 3 evolutions. And in my previous playthrough of Red and previous playthrough of Blue, I collected 2 of the 3. And I meant to catch that. Oh, that's okay. I've already planned out which evolution I will have on the team, and it will be an official teammate. So, but in the meantime, I'll have to get something else. That'll be a long time from now. I think I had like 20 or 30 play hours before I was able to get to where Eevee was. So, and then I haven't done a whole lot of research. There's a lot of things I know about Pokemon, but there's a few things I'm gonna need to look up. I need to stop talking. Because every time I'm talking, I'm not paying attention, and I really wanted to catch that. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep moving. I think. What's everybody looking at? Doing okay. Actually, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I want to go heal so that I can train up Pidgey. Alright, I'm back. Got everybody healed up. I'm going to lead with Pidgey just so that it can get some levels. I came here with some friends. They're out for Pokemon fights. Okay, well, that's fair. Let's go exploring around. This is Viridian Forest. There's all sorts of wild Pokemon out here you can get. There's some there's some items you can get in the grass. I'm gonna see if I can't find any hidden ones. This is Weedle. Weedle is a bug type. It's a bug poison type. It'll evolve into Beedrill. I'm not entirely sure how good it is, to be honest with you. Again, I didn't do a whole lot of research before jumping right into this. Actually, I'm going to want to catch this. I really want to catch everything. Not very good at remembering to catch things. Hairy bug. Considering there's not a single hair on Weedle typically, it's just, it's a spike, it's a horn. But we're not going to nickname Weedle, it's not really on the team. Again, I'm going to try and get some hidden items. I don't know if I can't get a hidden item here. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. We'll eventually get an item that'll help us find hidden items, but I generally know where they are. There's another Pokeball. There's an item up there. We'll get that once we get to the other side of the forest, if we survive that long. There's a random fence or sign. For poison, use antidote. Get it at Pokemarts. I do not have one. Weedle can definitely get you poisoned pretty easy with Poison Sting. Trainer tips. If you want to avoid battles, stay away from grassy areas. It's not all that helpful. You just want to avoid these guys. Oh, I guess this is not a trainer. You should carry extras. I'm pretty sure there's a secret item over here somewhere. I can't really turn the character without like completely taking a step. I guess there isn't anything over here. I thought so. Here will be our first non-Gary trainer battle. Come on, let's battle him. Bugcatcher wants to fight. Bugcatcher sent out Weedle. In this game, your enemies don't have names. They have titles and that's it. Newer games, they get names, but not in the original. It's a little less polished in the original. So, also, note how Weedle is level 6 and Gary was level 5. Yeah, the trainers, they scale up pretty quick. And I don't like struggling. I know Pidgey's under leveled right now. I haven't done training yet. I'll do training in between just so that we aren't struggling with all of our battles. I know there's people out there that are like, no, you need to play and grow as you go along and move through the game, and I just don't like. I did not like struggling. When I was a kid playing Pokemon, if I ever got to a point where I was struggling, I usually went up to my brother and was like, Nathan, I need help. I cannot do this. And I remember I played Crystal, which was my first ever Pokemon game. And I had gotten to the last gym leader before the Elite Four. And I gave him my game and was like, can you help me? I can't get out. I can't beat her. I can't win. And he tried a couple times, and then he handed me the Game Boy back, and he's like, I can't help you. You are screwed. I was like, no, you need to help me. You're the one that gets me out of all of my struggles and underleveling. But not that time. Not that time. And it wouldn't be for a while, many, many years later, that I would finally beat the game. I don't know what you expect when you're like 3 or 4 years old. No, Caterpie can't cut it. Nathan got $60 for winning. That's it. Just 60. Pokeball is 200, but don't. It's fine. It's fine. Probably should. Oh, I didn't realize Pidgey had leveled up so much. Oh, that's nice. We'll keep it in the lead for now. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Another Weedle, level 7. Here. See if I can't get some more levels for Pidgey before I have to switch. Speed, like I said, it's more for turn order, but in this game it also affects your critical hits, how often you can get them. And some people would suggest certain Pokemon not on their typing or their power, but because of their speed. Man, Pidgey is growing so much faster than Bulbasaur was. Are we gonna switch it up? Probably. Just for the levels, I think. Pidgey probably could take on that Kakuna. It's the evolved form of Weedle. All it knows is Harden. So it's not terrible. It has no... What is it? I don't know what I'm trying to say on that. It takes hits really well. Can't deal any damage. But if it's hardening every single turn, you're going to be sitting here a while. Because most of your moves are going to be physical moves. Like Gust is a physical move. Tackle is a physical move. If you have Squirtle or Charmander, you might have a special move by now that actively does damage instead of passively. Like Leech Seed. Usually it would be like I think Bubble for Squirtle and Ember for Charmander. But now you're getting to see what Leech Seed does. And there's the critical hit, which ignores all of the defense buffs that Kakuna has been acquiring. Oh, thank goodness. Another level for Colton. And Weedle. Okay, good. Weedle is so much better to deal with than Kakuna or Metapod. But if you have a really underleveled Pokemon and you want to get some fast levels, they're probably good ones to grind against, just because they're not going to attack you back. Famous saying, if it's not 100% accurate, it is 50% accurate. I am feeling so strongly right now. Poison Sting. It's not very effective. That is because, again, Bulbasaur is a poison type as well as a grass type. I'm trying to think. I think about every single grass type in the OG games is a dual grass and poison type. I think poison is the second most prevalent type in the Kanto region, just behind water type, which is kind of crazy. This poison type isn't amazing, I suppose, but it's there. It does things. Here's another item. We found an antidote, which is very good in case we get poisoned. Can loop around up here. Oh, that loop apparently doesn't do anything for us. There's a wild Pokemon I'm hoping to find sooner rather than later. Ooh. I definitely want you. I believe in the Viridian Forest, Weedle, Caterpie, Metapod, Kakuna, they can all be found, as well as a fifth one that I'm hoping to find before we leave the forest. But in Red, Caterpie and Metapod are more common to find, whereas in Blue, Weedle and Kakuna are more common to find. So finding Metapod is actually quite nice. I just hope I do not kill it, because it would be terrible to get a critical hit about now. Now that I said it out loud, it'll probably happen, so I'm just gonna chance a Pokeball. I didn't want that to happen. I'll go for another gust. Please don't crit. Okay. It's really hard to get these guys. I just really don't want to lose my opportunity to catch Metapod. Okay. We have Pokedex data. Coon. No, we won't. I'm expecting more trainers. I know there's at least one more before we leave the forest here. Over here is an item. We found another potion. Sweet. I think I'm gonna switch up Colton and Pidgey. Colton has more health. And I don't want to lose anybody already. More trainer tips. No stealing of Pokemon from other trainers. Catch only wild Pokemon. Yeah. We're not there yet. So essentially in the game, you can select a Pokeball, but essentially the enemy trainer will smack it out of the sky before it can actually try to catch the enemy Pokemon. Or it'll just yell at you that you can't do that. Because it's impolite to steal another trainer's Pokemon. Jeez, and this Weedle is level 9. In this game, I feel like all your trainer levels just scale up so fast. You get a lot more experience as well from defeating enemy trainers versus wild Pokemon. And that's always been true, essentially. But you don't get to just rebattle trainers all the time. Once they're defeated, they're pretty much defeated until some later games. But wild Pokemon are everywhere. They just don't give you a whole lot of experience. I say as we level up. You're good at this. Got another $90. Between the three, I don't think we can buy a Pokeball yet. Or, no, I'm bad at math. We can buy one Pokeball. Oh. Pewter City ahead. There's one Pokemon I do absolutely want to catch while I'm here. Yeah, I want to catch one Pokemon here. It's the last one that you can find in the forest. So, we'll see if I can't get it to show up. Oh, there's another. Well, I found a Kakuna. That's nice. I will catch this guy. Well, I keep looking. It's been 10 minutes since I started looking. And this is just as rare as the one I'm looking for. Oh my gracious. I literally just complained. It'd been 20 minutes. Almost exactly 20 minutes to find Pikachu. Oh my gosh. I found a 5% Kakuna before that. That Weedle was really lucky. Because Weedle, Kakuna, and Pikachu are all 5% encounters. And I've only seen each of them once. I almost don't want to attack it. Oh, oops. Oops. You know, it's fine. Yeah, I hope. Ah! Oh, please. It's been 20 minutes, Pikachu, please. Ah! Ah! Freaking Pikachu, oh my gosh. I just really wanted this Pikachu while I was here. Because the electric type is actually pretty good. And it's specially focused because everything else is physically focused right now. So not worth running around seeing a bajillion Caterpie and Metapod. But I finally did it. And now we're just gonna escape this awful, awful forest and get to Pewter City. No, just go. Just go. There are some more Pokemon in the grass over there, but I am just gonna get to the Pokemon Center. Here we go. Get healed up. I have a full party now. Yes, please heal. My full party is because I caught the Caterpie, Metapod, the only Weedle I saw, the only Kakuna I saw. And we got Pidgey. And Colton the Bulbasaur. All these bugs. That was just terrible. So, here's the public PC. I don't think I've showed it off yet. So Nathan's PC is pretty much, or your character's name, is your item storage. And since I'm right here, I might as well deposit extra things I'm not going to use. For example, town map. Not particularly helpful to me. And then I'll just keep everything else. I did have to use a potion once on Pidgey. In the 20 minutes I was looking for Pikachu. Ugh. And then we'll go to someone's PC. We'll figure that out later. Whose it is. And we're going to deposit. So you don't get to see the box. If you want to change the box, it's actually kind of a pain. It makes you save the game before you can choose another box. Every time. Every time. You know what box you're in that bottom right corner. We're in box 1. You can release. You can withdraw, deposit. You can't withdraw unless you have an open slot, so we'll start with the deposit. And I'm just gonna throw all of these Pokemon, all these bugs in here. Get rid of that. I'm still just so happy that I got that Weedle. I know I said earlier that Caterpie were the rare ones and Weedle were the common ones. I had the games flip-flopped. And I should have that in the editing that I clarified that. But I thought about that while sitting here for 20 minutes and looked it up. And yeah, it's... what was the percentage again for... It's just really high for Caterpie in blue. Really high for Weedle in red. I had that mixed up. Now we'll get Pikachu pulled out here. Go. And there we go. And here's another important note to make. Your Pokemon do not get healed in the PC. When you catch them and they go to the PC, they will retain the remaining HP when you caught them. So, in the newer games, you could put your Pokemon in the PC, pull them out, and they'd be fully healed. I think the newest games don't do that anymore, but they do heal everything in the PC when you go to heal whatever's in your party. This game doesn't do either of those things. It's like, it's whatever it is. Make sure you heal after pulling stuff out of the PC. Which I might as well do again. Get that done. But once we're done healing, I think I'm gonna take a little break. Oh, that Pikachu is just a pain. But hopefully it'll be worth it. So we can replace him. So for now, you guys have a good day.